Hello dear traders and welcome to another update on the market. For today, I decided to cover USD versus Canadian dollar. I will speak about the gold market, crude oil and Bitcoin versus US dollar. I will start with the USD versus Canadian dollar first. So basically my opinion and my view on this currency pair didn't change since yesterday, and I still say that there is exhaustion. We got a slow pattern, which is basically a very tight downside channeling mode, and we can also see there is we got some momentum divergence there in this last downside swing. So I can see basically, and my expectation is that USD Canadian dollar can start with a rally and probably towards the 1.2690 or even 1.2700 mark, which is area from this swing low and this top of this slope pattern. So watch for buying opportunities on the intraday dips and watch for the first objective at around 1.2690. Speaking of the gold market is some kind of the confluence. So let me explain you here. So we basically had this upside move, and then the market is trying to resell. But from other side, we also got the recent swing highs can act like support. So in this example, market is trying and supporting for the last 12 hours. Market cannot go below this support around 1928, 1929, and market did rejection here. Now it's towards the mean. If we check about the trend on the, at least on this time horizon, the 4-hour time frame, we can see the market is basically in the balance here. So it's very tricky to say from this example. There is a high here at 1950. We also have a high at 1960 here. So will the market go to do the another upside swing, or market just start and do the flat environment today? Today we're trading fully inside of this previous day range, and this is basically bringing more potential for the market to remain inside of the previous day range, which is mostly flat. But if you see, for example, some bigger upside and market get away and break previous swing high, then this can lead us to 1960. If we clear the 1926 level, watch potential even test of the lower levels like 1906 and 1895. Speaking of the crude oil market, this market basically, which I will show you on the lower frames. Let's go to the, for example, 2-hour time frame. We basically were trading had higher high here, but momentum, there is some divergence. We have a cluster of the swing lows acting like resistance. So I can expect the crude oil to rotate downside, probably towards this middle Keltner line, or basically this area where we started is so 100, 150 to 102 level. I can see this pullback today towards the mean and towards the recent swing lows from here. So watch for selling opportunities for today. And Bitcoin versus US dollar, watching the very 2-hour time frame, we are pretty much locked here. We are clearing this low now, so potentially market is trying to revisit the 39,400 area, which is the pin bar low. Overall, this market is still in a heavy balance, as you can see in this kind of symmetrical triangling creation, but we're speaking just about a small part inside of this bigger giant sideways mode. So there was a one climax there was no follow through, so I can see this to try to retest 39,300 mark. That'll be all for this update. I hope that you enjoy and basically have a great weekend, and see you all next week from Monday.